everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. We are going to be reacting to Omargoshtv's The Dark Side of Hollywood's Most Haunted Hotel, Roosevelt Hotel. So kicking it off with some more Halloween related Explorer videos. I paused for a moment just to film a yoga video for my yoga channel, which is Harmonizing with Yoga. And it is a yoga flow based on how to achieve the split. So with this one, I'm going to be reacting to Omargoshtv. Technically he's Spanish American, but he's mostly American. Omar. I have no idea what his surname is. He always does kickstart off his videos with like a little bit of insight of what to look forward to throughout the video. So let's go.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Ooh, the bookshelf closed. I love that soundtrack. I love Omar's editing. Somehow it already feels like we're about to watch a music video just by the soundtrack of it. Either that or like the beginning credits of a movie.
Alright fam, so me, Tiffany, Kris, we're at the Roosevelt Hotel. It's exactly 3 a.m. which is actually 6 a.m. for me, so it's pretty late. I'm tired. It's a nice place though. We're gonna be respectful. Might be whispering a lot in this video. There's a lot of hauntings here. I'm gonna share those with you in a second. Let's go.
Dun dun dun.
Now, one of the security guards here has been giving us a tour of the place, sharing some of the history here, which is amazing. Big shout out to the staff here. I kind of lost Tiffany and Kris though. There's the main entrance. You can see some of the stars out there and
no pun intended.
Watching them, which is cool. I think Vin Diesel's star is right out there. So we are going into the Marilyn Monroe suite right now. My friend Kris caught something here. This is it right here. Whoa. This is gorgeous. Does this overlook the haunted pool? Yeah. Look at that. I call that the blue Cheeto pool. What we've been told is children can be seen out here around this time. Now, I spoke with someone earlier that was sitting over there and started kind of nodding off, and when they woke up, they seen a little girl, and they even had to check the security footage because they really thought there was a little girl out here. Now, one thing that I can confirm is that there was a man that drowned here, a very young man. He was drunk. He kept going in the pool in the middle of the night, which is not allowed. Security told him, you know, hey, you're not allowed to do that. He snuck back in here. He ended up drowning in the pool, and they were pulling him out. They tried doing CPR, but he'd been down in the pool so long that his lungs filled up with so much water. But yeah, that happened about 10 years ago. Now, oftentimes, some hotels will, especially here in Hollywood, they'll name different rooms or have themes. Oh, this is beautiful, based off of, you know, certain stars. But no, this is different. This actual room was a room where Marilyn Monroe lived. She lived here, from what I was told, or spent a great deal of time in this room. So they dedicated this room to her. I mean, it was probably decorated a little bit different. It's definitely more updated. It's beautiful. This is cool. It's a very strange shower. It's just, wow, I've never seen a shower with just drywall. I have to ask, is this a real TV?
It's a mirror.
Oh, it's a mirror. Yeah. Okay, I thought it was like a TV. Like,
Honestly, Haley Reese made the same mistake when she was at the Roosevelt Hotel in Marilyn Monroe's room with Louis Lane. And Haley was laying on the bed, aiming her camera up at the, exactly this TV-like mirror. She thought it was, I think she thought it was a mirror too, but she didn't actually realize what the purpose of it was for. Marilyn got very, very creative. Whenever she had a moment or two with a gentleman, she got to, you know, see the view up top. At least that's what, you know, pretty sure that's what Louis had explained. But Haley straight up thought it was a mirror, just for the sake of, even though they always say it's not a good idea to, when you first wake up, to instantly see stuff in the mirror. Because apparently you just start to mess with your psychological, or your psyche really. But anyway, Haley made similar Haley Reese, Canadian music and paranormal enthusiast. She made the same mistake as Omar does now. It just reminded me of that.
Wake up. Like, this is how we should probably start hanging our TVs.
No one would get out of bed.
Oh, that's the point. You could just chill and look up.
That's the point. Never get out of bed.
Is this where a bed has always been?
I'm not 100% sure that I would be.
But look at the picture of her in the bed. Yeah.
Oh, wait, that is a picture of her.
Looks very familiar. Like this area looks like it was here.
It's definitely different. Like, I love this material on the wall. There's another picture of her. It's got a little kitchen. Some, what's it called? The patron.
So I was standing right here. We didn't actually get to go into the Marilyn Monroe suite because I don't think so. I think someone was staying in there. I was holding my camera like this, and it was pitch dark back there with just a faint little bit of light. Nobody was back there. And it was literally inside of here. It was not on the outside, it was on the inside, and you can tell that it was on the inside.
And you caught something, like a shadow or something?
And it just kind of floated right behind me, and it just went from here to there, and it looked like a dainty little black shadow figure, like a little dainty woman. Yep, you guys.
Maybe it was Marilyn Monroe's shadow.
That's
or
what,
a ghost.
That's kind of what everybody was thinking.
Let me know if you see anything. We're trying to figure out what this hallway is all about.
It's like an art exhibit slash like Omar's so confused.
It's so trippy. It's so artistic though.
It makes me feel like I'm going into a mental asylum.
Yeah, kind of.
You know when
kind
they're
of vibes.
you know,
I was just thinking that with the white padded walls by the bed when they were commenting about the mirror, that's what Omar thought was the TV. It looked like an asylum walls. There's you're a danger to yourself, so you're in a straight jacket and the walls are padded, so even if you try to headbutt the wall, you're essentially just headbutting a series of pillows on the wall. So I agree with Tiffany.
they're all white and
You know what I kind of
Very
feel
cartoonic.
Like a cartoon. Like it's,
yeah, like a comic.
yeah.
I think this was some form of like an art exhibit at one time.
I almost was very tempted to like skip ahead just to get to the starting points of the video, but you never know when one of them's going to hear a bizarre noise that the others don't hear, and they're going to quickly turn the camera. So I'm just letting it play through despite the amount of times I've been pausing already. But I'm only pausing so I don't talk over the people in the video. Because they're the ones with the information, I'm just the viewer, commenting away.
And it leads to somebody's music studio. I don't know whose though. Oh, there you go. That's who did that. You guys want some fruit? There's a banner.
So here's where
It's
we
very
have
pop
the
art.
stars. Louis Gossett Jr., Kris Angel, Woody Woodpecker has a star. He deserves one for sure. Vanna White. Check this.
Alright, let's just fast forward the stars. Hopefully we're back inside.
Academy Awards was held here in 1929, which makes this a
Because we came here for the spook and not necessarily for the backstory and the vlogging side of things. Or is I came here for that, for the spook.
historical landmark. They also say this room's a haunted, quote, haunted room. I'm not trying to tell you this is a haunted room. I'm just telling you what they say. People come to Hollywood and become famous actors. Some of them, they don't become that, like, they don't get recognized as the actors they're looking to be. So if you walk around the room and take different temperature differences, you'll feel different temperature differences in the room. You're supposed to take a picture in front of that temperature difference. And if you catch an orb in that picture, supposedly you caught somebody waiting for their name to be recognized. That's the haunting of this room. Some people say that there's a guy in a three-piece suit up there playing the piano when they hit a piano. I've heard various versions of that.
Do you remember when you felt like it felt like hair?
Yeah.
Like, and they say that sometimes it's a spirit like messing with you. Like I felt like there was hair on my ear.
Right now?
Yeah.
I gotta get that on camera.
No, I'm serious.
I kept looking.
Stand right here. There's a cold spot right there.
I can't tell because I'm wearing pants. Wait.
You
My
see?
whole right leg is
Right,
freezing.
right there. There's like some little cold spots, just like you said. And what does that mean again? If you feel like different. Wow. There it goes again.
Wait, guys, we're getting a lot of like activity.
I feel like hair on my face. Yeah, take pictures.
According to Omar, when they went to, and he and Tiffany went to Ed and Lorraine, I think just one or the other, but Ed and Lorraine Warren's run a resting place at the cemetery. I think it's technically Ed Warren, his cemetery spot, his resting spot. They were back in the day. Tiffany was on a FaceTime or what have you with Patty, the blonde, half blonde, that they always collaborated with. And so Tiffany was FaceTiming with Patty, but Tiffany and Omar were at the cemetery together, especially during the day. And Tiffany kept feeling like a little bit of hair on her arm, and when she went to show it off, there was no strands of hair on her. And when she was saying that to Patty, Patty was then saying back to her, it's actually just spirits, very gently and carelessly touching you. So whether that's factual from Patty or that's factual altogether, there you go. Which that moment there from Omar's reaction reminded me of that too.
Babe, do I got a hair on my neck or something? Can you please look? Look on my neck, because it feels like I have hair. Like,
No, you don't have hair on your neck. I'm telling you that this is like tickling your ear.
like no clickbait. I felt first hair on this ear, and then I felt it on my neck, and then I've never felt anything, and then I even felt it kind of go on my face. Like it's almost like only way I could describe it is hair. I'm trying to feel for these cold spots. I only felt it once, and it was over there by where Kris is standing right now. Right here, it's a little cooler. I don't know if it has something to do with the ventilation. If you ever come here to the Hotel Roosevelt, try to see if they would let you come and check out this room. Love the way it looks in here. That's not daylight, by the way. That's just lighting. So the very first Oscars was here at the Hotel Roosevelt. We don't know exactly. We believe that the stage was right over there. That was in 1929. Just to give you an idea, how old is the Hotel Roosevelt?
1927.
Okay, so it was only 2 years old. It was fairly new structure. And they were like, hey, this place looks cool. It's in Hollywood. Hollywood Land is... Wait, was the Hollywood Land signed already up there? Do you know?
I know the Chinese theater and the Egyptian theater were built in 1927.
Okay.
Hollywood will be constructed at that time.
Kris, do you know when the Hollywood sign was?
What's that?
Do you know when the Hollywood sign was posted?
No, I don't.
A lot of people don't know this, but it originally said Hollywood Land.
Yeah.
And they took the land off and just kept it Hollywood.
Was it like in the 1920s?
I don't know, but there is a woman that haunts the Hollywood sign for almost the same reason that we were told. You know, she was...
Yeah, apparently the lady who haunts it, her name's Peggy, and she was a former actress. Quite a successful actress, but then sort of their business started to die out because she was getting less and less auditions, stuff like that. And somewhere in there, whether it's the downfall of less and less auditions, starts to mess with your emotions a bit because you're just not getting anywhere career-wise, not able to pay for anything, and just really cut down on the emotions. And she was that depressed out of her right mind that she threw herself off the H. And obviously that entailed she committed suicide, and since then she's been haunting the H.
Waiting for her time to get... 1923. Okay, so it's 1923. Just looked it up. But yeah, there's a woman that haunts the Hollywood sign for that reason too. Yeah, didn't she commit suicide or something?
Yeah, she jumped off one of the...
She was an actress that wasn't getting the attention that she wanted, and think about how many people come to California.
Didn't she win a Grammy though after she died?
She won a Grammy.
After she passed?
After the fact that she dies is when she wins something.
After she died. A lot of people don't know the Hollywood sign is haunted. I mean, a lot of people don't make it up there. It's quite a hike. Have you been up there? Yeah. How long did it take you to hike up there?
Depends which route you take.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like 2 hours.
You been up there?
There's a shorter route, or it depends which route you take.
Yeah, it's
We've only seen it from a distance, and that hike had me on my. So I was like, there's like inclines like that.
Yeah, but it's a great cut in, it's great for the glutes.
Kris just heard something. What
I
did you
could
hear?
have sworn I saw that like brown door right there move, and then I heard a knock again, but I don't think anyone's back here.
Are there any cleaners back there?
No one's back here.
I think not.
There's so much history here, and I mean, so many things that have been filmed here. The movie Taken was filmed right here, and also Eminem
Liam Neeson's
performed
Taken?
right here in the middle of this area. I'm not sure exactly what this is called here. Also, Shirley Temple danced on those stairs in a movie called Little Colonel, and they actually nicknamed those stairs the Shirley Temple stairs. I'll give you a closer look in a minute. And you said you found a man deceased here?
Yeah, he passed away, and then right over there on his natural causes.
Right, you just... Poor guy.
Occasionally hear a child crying in the background. I hope there was an actual child there. Like a little girl, it's just still a child, Shannon. Or a little boy. Then again, even if the cry was ghostly, Omar would have put a repetition on the clip just to reconfirm not only with himself but with his audience. So I'm definitely guessing either he completely missed it because he was distracted by the, B-roll shots where he was slowly panning around, and or distracted by the, I believe, tour guide. But I mean, why would there be a child at Roosevelt hotels, adults only? Not so many children are in that hotel unless there is a individual staying there for obviously hotel reasons and has a child with her or him. It's either a ghost was in the background and Omar missed it in editing, or didn't hear it in person, and or there's an adult individual there with the child. One or the other.
So this is one of the movies that won an award here, you know, for the... I keep saying, is it Academy Awards or Oscars? Oscars. Now we're going to a hidden,
I think Oscars.
very hidden room.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Okay, it's probably meant to do that. What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. I was trying to get her to jump.
Wow, did it work?
This is cool though.
That'll be the intro to my video.
Wow. This theater is haunted too. What are some of the stories that people have reported?
Of stories here, no? I didn't realize it was this big. So there's the theater.
Yeah, that's what she said.
She said.
The hotel was built in 1927. This is the original Cinegrill, with a sign that's on the outside of the hotel says Cinegrill. See, now that has been out. The original name to the Cinegrill was this theater. Of course, it didn't look like this, but this was the Cinegrill.
This is something that they used to do here. They would actually have
With like the crazy
little people hanging from these, it was like a conveyor, and they'd come down, deliver your drink, and then have a drink with you. But then they would oftentimes find these little guys passed out places, and it was pretty funny. And
I think that's my favorite story.
that is a really good
so
story.
We had mini Britney Spears.
Mini Britney Spears and like Oompa Loompas. They were all like different themes. So we're on the most haunted floor, and it's a funny story the way it happened. We were originally on the 7th floor. At first we asked them, like, hey, can you give us a haunted room? They're like, dude, all the rooms are haunted here. We didn't know that the 9th floor, though, took the cake when it came to hauntings. We lost power on the 7th floor, went to, well, these pretty ladies went and complained downstairs, and they were like, hey, we're gonna upgrade you to a suite, and we're gonna put you on the most haunted floor. We're staying in that room. Cliff Montgomery stayed in that room, the trumpet player. His ghost can be seen in his hallways, and people have reported hearing his trumpet play.
That is sick.
Why is the bed messed up though?
Are you sitting on it?
No, nobody's been in here.
What the frick? It looks like somebody was sitting
Oh,
on it.
why is the, and look, the lights on behind you.
We did not turn the light on.
Has somebody been in here?
We have not, we've literally.
When we first walked in, everything was dark, but the bathroom light was on, and it was so creepy.
I was like, Kris, go with the
It looked like somebody
Look
just
at the
sat
bed.
down, yeah.
Who would have sat down on the bed?
Look at that. That's like a butt print right there.
What the hell? Honestly?
Look, even the pillows like leaned on.
Yeah, but no, we were not in here. Like, we just peeked our heads in.
Yeah, we have not been in this room.
Well, when I came in here, I came into the living room to set my drone down and grab some batteries. But anyways, this is our suite. This is a lot bigger than the room we have
Sweet.
on the 7th floor.
Did you just make noise?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She's getting all
freaking
paranoid.
out about that bed.
Is there any patron?
You know, Bill didn't even know what that was.
Hey, look, patron.
Kris is giggle.
Here's the patron.
Maker's Mark. Marker's Mark. All this stuff is free. You know why? Because Kris Starr is famous.
It's definitely not free. That bottle right there is like this big. It's like $100.
$100?
No, the little bottle of
Here it
Patron.
probably is.
That's what I'm saying. The little bottle of Patron is probably like
Patron.
at like the liquor store. It's probably like $35. Here, it's probably double.
I really
Don't drink the Patron in the Hollywood Roosevelt unless you want to.
Don't drink the patron at 3 a.m.
You didn't get that on camera.
Yeah, I did.
He's totally keeping it in there. I'm really wondering about this bed. Like, we have to sleep in there, and apparently somebody's already sleeping on it.
We'll just have to invite the ghost to
And look,
sleep with us. Or tell him to get lost.
doesn't it look like there's a little, like a little dark spot on the floor?
Ooh, it does. Maybe somebody in the middle of the night couldn't make it to the bathroom.
Look how Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz is literally strategically placed right over there.
Yeah, Omar, that's logical.
What was her name again? Gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I'm about to Google it. Oh my god.
That little girl looks like me when I was a little girl. Just saying.
I'm gonna feel really dumb after you look that up.
Judy Garland.
Judy Garland.
Yes.
Check this out. We have a really good view of the Roosevelt Hotel sign. It's right up there. Check that out. Hey, so one day down there, where all those stars are, is gonna be a Kris star. I want an Omar star. People really have to earn those stars though.
Well, my name is Star, so I think I earned one.
You did.
I did. I literally did.
Liza Minnelli.
Liza
her
Minnelli.
daughter.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
You did not know that? I knew that. I just couldn't say her name.
We literally just walked by her star up there, I think.
Liza Minnelli?
Yeah.
Is she still alive? I think she's still alive.
Garland, yeah, she had a really tragic life. It was sad. She, it just Hollywood changed her, and that's the thing.
Hollywood changes a lot of people.
Hollywood's a really dark place, and a lot of that darkness resides here. The amount of suicides, the amount of just natural
I think it's just the
deaths,
scene, period. The scene just
the
takes you
amount
in.
of people that have come and gone, you know, celebrities from Marilyn Monroe's time. It's crazy to think about all the people that have been here, all the energy that's like passed through, you know?
So much. Our fam, so we're gonna try to
I definitely hope that was Kris Starr's movement back there. It almost seems consistent with her movements just a little bit. My body's down by 1 bar now. I mean, this movement in the mirror or the reflection of the painting, picture, etc. It's just like 1 second behind Kris's movements.
so much. Our fam, so we're gonna try to
I don't know.
connect with whatever spirit is here. Maybe it's the spirit that's across the hallway, or the one that we may have missed that came to visit our room while we were gone that sat on the bed. I didn't sit on the bed, neither of us did. What that was, so I am using an app that we all have used before. There's a link down below in the description if you want to use it. I believe Kris has some links to it too. What do you want to ask?
So So I want to ask, was anyone in this room while we were downstairs?
It's a good question.
Why did it sound like somebody was just walking over there as soon as that went on?
In room.
New room.
Do you hear that? Like rustling over there, or is it just me?
I'm coming. I'm more just repeating after what I already heard, not so much of reading the subtext on the screen.
Tiffany's not happy.
She's like kind of freaking out over here.
Cat.
Who sat down on the bed? Can you tell us your name?
John.
John?
That's right.
That's right.
A present.
Something feels off about this room. Did something happen here?
Screen videos.
Scream. I heard something about
I
Scream.
heard something about Scream as well. Did somebody get hurt here?
Cat again. Can I show you? For once it goes
What's
ask
the story
permission.
about the man that plays the trumpet?
That's a question. People hear him playing the trumpet. Do you think we'll hear him tonight?
Come close.
Come close.
Yeah, it said come close. Cliff Montgomery, are you still here in the Hollywood Roosevelt? Cliff Montgomery?
I was.
Thomas. Are there any celebrities here with us?
You know they come visit their stars.
That's me.
That's me.
Goodbye. Dead.
I heard I am dead. Broken up, I am dead.
You know what celebrity star I've always wanted to go and visit? And well, I did visit it, but like I wanted to do a spirit box over their star. Robin Williams.
Oh my god, yeah.
And he's right in front of, I believe,
I half expected him to say Michael Jackson for a second.
the Chinese theater.
Yeah, he is.
May he rest in peace. That was one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
Still
he
is. Does Paul Walker have a star?
I don't know, he should.
I
I do.
Yeah.
Well, Vin Diesel has a star, and it's right outside the Roosevelt.
Are we
Not to mention he's
communicating with
alive.
anybody that passed away in the Roosevelt? I did. Can you tell me your name?
You know what's crazy?
Cat again. Sorry, we stopped. We're going again. This one's refreshing the audio. Not
Here just a week
the hell audio, Shannon.
from what we just
Speak English.
He does. It's located at the intersection of Hollywood Boulevard and Highland Avenue.
So it is. It is
Yeah.
here.
We know quite a few people passed away here in the Roosevelt. Is there anyone that passed away here with us? So many people have passed away here. There were 2 children that tragically drowned in the pool.
Wasn't that just one of the children I heard earlier? Unless it was an adult at the hotel with a child. I'm still baffled on that. You know, whether Omar just missed it in person, not hearing it. Also missed it in editing. And just now Kris says that there was 2 childlike deaths by the pool. I mean, they weren't by the pool when the giggling in the background or the squawking, childish squawking in the background went off. They were still like in the foyer area. But I still heard a child. And I don't know. Lost for words, lost for logic, really.
About a 25-year-old man that also drowned in the pool.
That was like just 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, a couple suicides.
The
Yeah.
children were in the 50s, from what we heard.
Yes, the older man, 25-year-old, was in, that was about 10 years ago, and then a couple suicides, well, more than a couple suicides from what we found out, and a few people from natural
There was a
causes.
fire here too.
Where
yeah.
22 people died.
Yeah, 22 people died in a tragic fire here. There's so much history here. Like,
There's so much history and just so much energy that is passed in and out of this location. it's just buzzing with energy. It's so crazy. Like when you walk in, you feel it, you know?
I never felt what I felt before in that room with the blue ceiling. Like that was strange. Like it was like, it just felt like hair was all over my ear. It started out on my left ear, and then it kind of was on my neck. And you know how, I mean, you guys have hair obviously, but if you don't have hair like me and you feel like these long pieces of hair, it's annoying. And you're like, ugh, get away from me.
Web, right?
It's like a web,
yeah.
right? And that's what I felt. And then when I started acknowledging it, I felt it on this ear, felt it on my face, like right here. That's when I really knew something was really strange, because I kept doing this and there was no hair on me. Yeah.
It's like static electricity is like what you're feeling, you know, from the energy that is coming in contact with you. And
have you felt that before too?
I have, yeah. Yeah, it feels like it's almost like a weird, like tingly, spiderwebby sensation.
Like spiderweb. That's exactly what it was like. All right, fam. So a little bit of a correction, because we did some research as we were talking about it. That hotel fire happened in another hotel in my home state of Florida in the 1920s. I didn't even know there's another Hotel Roosevelt, but that happened in Florida, and we should go visit that hotel one day. A couple of tragedies have happened here, but that fire thing happened in Florida. Lately. You know what I like about that dead wave is the responses take a little bit longer. So if you want it to be quicker, you can put more channels, but I just put just one channel. So I mean, and then you can have, if you want them a little faster, you can do two of them.
Yeah, I do like that.
I just throw one up there. It takes a little bit. Bro, it looked like somebody was walking through the hallway right now.
She's been hearing stuff, and when y'all were doing that, I was hearing stuff.
So I stopped my camera, of course, but I kept hearing rustling in the hallway, and Omar was like, "It sounds like somebody is walking." And like I said,
No. I saw what looked like a shadow of somebody walking in the hallway.
And you know, Bill says he sees shadow stuff all the time.
I saw it like right here. Like it kind of looked, it was just like a shadow of something.
Well, what's weird is when we got in here originally, that bathroom light was on and the door was closed, and it looked like somebody was in the bathroom.
Wow. Did this bed move? Like, did it change shape, or is it still the same?
I think it's still the same.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just weird how there's this. It looks like somebody was.
Yeah, that looks like a butt print.
And even the top pillow is like indented.
Right here?
Yeah. But if you step back, like when I was looking in, it looks like there's a little dark spot on the carpet. Like right there where
I can't see it right there. Actually, yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, what the hell? That's like stain or something.
Somebody's probably spilled some coffee here.
I know, it's just weird that it's right there.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's a demon stain.
There's a mirror there, and
It just freaked you out. There it is, Hotel Roosevelt. You've been asking me to come here for a very, very long time. So glad Kris got to join in the fun. And of course, Tiffany. Can't forget my homeboy Bill for showing us around. I usually don't ask for favors, okay? But this would mean a lot to me if you went on TripAdvisor and just showed them so much love for being so hospitable here to us and giving us a room upgrade. They didn't even know that I made YouTube videos or that Kris made YouTube videos. It had nothing to do with that. It was mainly because they messed up, or maybe it's an old building. Maybe a fuse went out and they upgraded our room. Our original room was probably like this size. It was so small. And Bill, what a nice guy. Met us on the fly, and he was like, yeah, I'll share some of the history with you. Also, mention him in the review on how awesome he is. There's a reason why he's been working here a really long time. It's because he's awesome, just like you. Make sure to check out my friend Kris Star. Links will be down below in the description, as well as the app that we were using a little bit earlier. Gotta go for now before we leave. Give me keys. Peace.
Okay, so this video was a lot more mellow and more comical and just more historical, and just a little bit more on the adventurous. Not too many crazy things happened. A few bizarre sight sounds and just a lot more, exploring the hotel itself and not really, demons rushing out at you down the hallway. So this was my reaction to Omargoshtv. His name is just Omar, but he had to play on with words. OmargoshtV's Roosevelt Hotel exploratory video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you for the rest of my, I was about to say Hollywood videos, rest of my Halloween type videos, which is this context, depending on the location of said YouTubers filming and how much activity gets picked up versus what I react to in shock or just a new and appropriate surprise. Thank you all for watching this video. I shall see you all for my future ones. Bye guys.